Okay, welcome everybody to our first lesson online. We are going to start from where we stopped the last time we met in the classroom. That is from unit number 7, citizenship. As in each unit we have seen, the first lesson after the warmer is a vocabulary work lesson. The title of the vocabulary work lesson is idioms or idiomatic expressions. It's the second lesson about these expressions after the one we saw in unit number 3. Do you remember what an idiom is? Do you remember some of the idioms we have seen in unit number 3? Let's make a review about review of that before we see more idiomatic expressions and what they mean in this lesson. Okay, here is the definition of an idiom you have in your textbook on page 91. Read it silently first. Fine. An idiom is a phrase. Mind, a phrase is not a sentence. The meaning of this phrase is often different from the meaning of the words it contains. This means that if we already know the meaning of the words in an idiom, this doesn't necessarily mean that we can understand the meaning of the idiom. The meaning of an idiom is commonly understood by native speakers. Therefore, as learners of a language, we need to learn idioms and their meanings from the native speakers of that language so that we can understand and use them appropriately. And when we come across an idiom we don't understand while reading a text, we should look it up in a dictionary of idioms, because using a dictionary of separate words doesn't help in this case. Fine. Now, do you remember the idioms we saw in unit number 3? Here are the idioms we saw. Try to give their meanings. Number 1, something is in the bag means you are certain to get it or to achieve it. Number 2, to be a dead loss or to be a dead duck means to be very bad at a particular subject or an activity. Number 3, to do something with flying colors means to do it with complete success or to do it successfully. Number 4, to let something slip through your fingers means not to manage to get it or to achieve it. To go cold turkey means to suffer because of stopping taking drugs suddenly and completely instead of cutting down on slowly. Fine. Let's now come back to our lesson in unit number 7 and see more idioms. Look at letter A. Try to find the right answer. Okay, the idiom in this sentence is green fingers. It is a phrase made up of 2 words. My mother has green fingers. Does it mean A, my mother's fingers are green? B, my mother has a talent for gardening? C, my mother's hands become green after gardening? The right choice is letter B. So, my mother loves gardening. She has green fingers. This means my mother has a talent for gardening. Now look at this sentence. It's raining cats and dogs. What does this sentence mean? Of course, we all know what the word raining means. We also know cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs surely doesn't mean that these animals fall down from the sky. It's raining cats and dogs is an English idiom meaning it is raining heavily or there is a heavy downpour. It's raining cats and dogs. It means it's raining heavily as in this picture. Now you move to task letter B in your books. Read instruction. Fine. Your task then is to match the idioms on the left with their definitions on the right. Start with the ones you already know. Then you may just guess the others. Write just the numbers and the letters. See you later to correct.